Kia ora, hello, I'm Philip Duncan. It's Sunday the 12th of April. Thank you very much for joining me for the special update on Cyclone Vaianu. And off screen clearly today, we've got the trusty green hand. Here is the low pressure system at the moment, tracking down towards Bay of Plenty. It's moved a little further east than yesterday, and like I said yesterday, a very slight tracking east or west can have a significant consequence to the forecast, and that's why we've seen places like Auckland not quite as windy this morning. But it's really about Bay of Plenty, Coromandel Peninsula, East Cape, Gisborne, Tairāwhiti. These are the areas that look most exposed to the heaviest rain and the strongest wind.
On our way to Tauranga to see Robert and Viv, we stopped in Rotorua. Storm surge was supposed to be high in Tauranga, so we stayed just short of there. Couldn't find an actual path, but this was the predicted path. The windows of the hotel where we stayed were vibrating as the cyclone passed east of us. We had a slightly smaller family reunion for this side of the family. This is the beach, a block away and over a berm from Robert and Viv's place. We spent a couple of days with Robert and Viv, but didn't take a lot of pictures. They did have a pool table and a 12-foot snooker table, so we had to have a game. Don't ask me to pronounce that. We then spent a couple of days with Vic and Rowan. We did take a drive with them to Waihi Beach for lunch and sightseeing. Vic took Anita and I to a restaurant at the Tauranga Harbor before we left. Nita!
Hello, Victoria. Cheers.
The next morning we left to go back to Rotorua, not realizing that a tornado had hit south of Vic and Rowan's house during the night.
It seems the North Island just can't catch a break.
This is my room. This is where I was sleeping last night.
A tornado striking in the early hours in Tauranga, ripping through this home in Welcome Bay.
This is what I quickly had to leave.
While this was going on, Wellington was having massive flooding, days after the cyclone had gone back out to sea.
A state of emergency has been declared for the city of Wellington after 77 millimetres of rain fell in just 1 hour this morning. Roads became rivers and homes became inundated as flash floods and landslips thrashed the capital. Met Service also issued a red rain warning for the city, their 5th red weather event warning for the country this year.
Anita and I were supposed to go rafting down a 21-foot waterfall, but because of all the rain from the cyclone, the 2 lakes that feed the river were close to overflow, so they were releasing as much water as possible, and rafting was not being allowed. Of all the beautiful things you find in the wilderness.
Stop it.
Here's the bottom of the waterfall. Yeah, there's stairs that go up, but there's also a cave. Probably can't see much because I can't see much. Side thing that goes over where I filmed from that last one. Some of these steers are a bit bigger than average.